Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I am recording some channel messages for you that you are meant to hear right now, meant to reach you right now. And it doesn't matter when you hear it, it's timeless. So whenever you come across this video, it's the right time for you to receive this message. And there are 3 groups to choose from. And today I have some crystals for you and some tarot cards. And group number 1 is the black obsidian. Group number 2 is this Rosaquartz. This was group number 1. And group number 3 is the Tigerseye. And then you will have these 3 cards if you need some more to pick your group. So group number 1 has this beautiful sunlight card. And group number 2 is this beautiful, the wide world. It's a bit windy. The wide world. And group number 3 is this moonlight, which I also find really beautiful. So please take a moment to choose your group, and I will meet you at your reading. Hi, group number 1, and welcome to your reading. This is your group if you chose this black obsidian crystal and this beautiful sunlight card. So I will be tuning in to your energy and see what comes up for you guys. So please let me know which messages comes for group number 1. What messages are meant to reach them right now? So I see a spider crawling on the ground. So I don't know if there's something about being caught in a web where you cannot get out. You feel like you cannot get out of it. Or maybe you are the creator of the web. And there's something about searching for something. Searching for something to be found. Something that you feel is lost. And then there is an eagle coming through, letting me know something about zooming out and having a greater perspective, to see things from above and maybe not get too caught up in details right now, but see them in a broader perspective and see how everything connects and works together. If you're too zoomed in and too focused on one little detail, then you will not see the whole picture. And that kind of leads me back to the reference of the spider and the web. So maybe you should zoom out and take a look at the big web you created or you are creating, and see it in a much broader perspective. Take a step back. Right now, at least, of course, sometimes you should pay attention to the details, but right now the advice for you is to take a step back and look at the greater perspective. See. And then there's something about ants showing up. It's a lot of animals today for this group number 1. There's an ant showing up and carrying the message about working together and maybe seeing yourself as a part of a group, a part of a community. Reach out when you need help others when they are in need of help, and see how much you are creating together. We are not meant to go through everything alone, to handle everything alone. We are meant to help each other out and be together in this. And when you feel hurt or when you are in need of help, reach out and don't be ashamed or don't be shy. When you are reaching out and showing yourself to the world, then you are not only taking care of yourself, you're also showing others that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to ask for help when needed. And the world needs a lot more of that. Really, we do not need to stand there like a lonely tree on, I see now I get a forest where all the trees are cut down. I can't remember the right term, but all the trees have been cut down and there is only one left. It's standing there trying to be so brave and care of everything itself by itself, but it cannot, and it isn't, because all the roots from the trees are still there, from all the other trees, and they are still alive, and they are still helping. They are still helping in the sun, with all the warmth and the rain and the water from beneath the ground and the earth and all the animals, and it's a part of a big ecosystem, and we are as well. We really are. We are not meant for living and taking care of ourselves. And it's, it could just be such a little thing as helping, someone with their groceries, or holding a door for someone, or do you have a neighbor that's in need of, I don't know, anything? Offer your help and let them know when you need help. It will also soften your heart, and it will soften the hearts around you. Yeah, so it's an important message about being vulnerable, showing yourself, putting yourself out there. So any other messages coming through for group number 1? Yeah, it's also something about enjoying the small moments. What are small moments exactly? Who made them small moments? Why aren't they the big moments? But enjoy when the sun is shining. Enjoy when you feel the heat from the sun in your face and on your back and on your hair. When it gets all warm. When you get all warmed up, and you can feel the warmth inside your body, and it just feels so comforting and soothing. And when you're taking small walks into the nature and you hear the birds singing, and I'm hearing give yourself permission to smile. You don't have to be so serious, so when you're listening and you hear a bird and you feel like, I want to smile, but you're like, oh, I cannot because I have to be so serious, or life is so hard and it's so serious, and I have to work and I don't want to work, or it's just everything is so. Then when you feel like the urge to smile, and I'm not laughing, it's not because I think it's funny, that funny, but it's tragic, when we don't let ourselves be happy because of all the grief or the sorrow or the stress that we are feeling. So when you feel the urge to smile, then smile and let yourself feel the little spark of joy and happiness. You could also be practicing smiling to yourself at the mirror. I don't know if it's a bit too much for you, but I just got a picture of someone standing, looking yourself in the mirror and smiling. And see yourself with loving eyes. Is there any last message for group number 1 that they need to hear? Any last messages for group number 1? something about traveling. I don't know, maybe you thought about traveling. Maybe it's time to travel. Any last messages for group number 1? I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if any of the messages resonated, please like the video, maybe subscribe, and let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you, and I love to connect with you. Bye. Welcome, group number 2. If you chose the beautiful Rosaquartz and the wide world, these messages are for you. So I will be tuning in for the messages that are meant to reach you right now. Group number 2. So there's something about, I see some roots connected where we cannot see it. We cannot see the world beneath the soil with all the roots and all the fungus and all of the kind of communication that is going on down there. That's a world that we cannot see, but it's still something that is really necessary for us, for the nature, and without that we couldn't survive. I believe so. So it's really important that, even though we cannot see all the growth that we cannot see, and all the feelings, emotions, everything that takes place where we cannot see it it's not visible for the human eye, but it's still really, really important, and without that we cannot survive. Yeah, that's a strong message coming through. So maybe you have been doing a lot of growth, inner growth, maybe a lot of emotional healing, or something that is not, something that everyone cannot see, but it's really important for you and everyone around you. And I feel like you are getting the message that it is being noticed, and that is really beautiful how far you come, and you are really supported, and you should just keep on going, and know that there will be days still when everything crumbles, and it just feels like you haven't reached, that you're the same place as when you began that healing journey, but it's just because there will be ups and downs. Healing journeys are like that. And then maybe if you can, then try and remember how everything looked when you started, or just maybe a week ago or a month ago, and then maybe you can notice some progression. And of course it's not easy to measure because it's not measurable like we measure everything else. But you're still progressing. You are. And a lot of people around you are too. And you are connecting. Like the roots and all the life that is under the soil, you are connected as well. We are all connected, even though we cannot see it. And when you are healing yourself, you are healing me, and you are healing everyone at the same time, because we are connected. So when other people are healing, they are healing you too. And it's beautiful if we notice that we are connected in that way, all of us. So the best thing actually you can do if you want to create change for someone, a loved one, or just someone you know that is having a hard time, is that take care of yourself and heal what needs to be healed inside you. Because when you do that, you are actually healing the other person as well. And I see you have a really big heart, and you are really emotional and sensitive, and it's really, really important that you take care of yourself. And I know that you want to take care of everyone else at the same time, and I think that is why this message is coming through, so I think that is why the message is coming through, that when you are taking care of yourself, you are actually taking care of everyone else around you at the same time. That is really beautiful when you think about it. Really beautiful. Are there any other messages coming through for group number 2? Other things that they need to hear right now? The things that are important for them to hear right now? Yeah, and then there's something about the wind and going with the flow. Let the wind take you. How can I explain that? I just saw the wind carry something with it, and the thing that it carried did not make any resistance. It just went with it, like a stream, a lake, and a stream, not a lake. What's it called? Yeah, but in the ocean, if a stream comes and and you just let yourself float with it instead of fighting it. So something about not fighting so much. It doesn't have to be that hard for you. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't do anything, or that you should just let life handle you. It's not like that. It's just that maybe you shouldn't use so much of your life force to like kind of resist. Try to lean in a bit more and to trust and have faith that the wind and the stream will take you where you need to be guided to. And then I get something about listening to your intuition a bit more. Tune in to your intuition and listen to it, because you have a strong intuition and it's there for a reason, to show you your way and to show you your path, or show you when you're off your path, help you get into the right direction again. Not that there is any right or wrong, but it's kind of a compass for you, and it's really strong. And then I hear something about maybe you should get to know a little bit more about when it is your intuition speaking and when it's your fear speaking, so that you will know the difference. Maybe tune a little into that. What is my intuition and what is my fear speaking? Yeah. Are there any other messages for group number 2? Anything else that group number 2 should know? I feel like giving you a big hug. A big warm hug. I have kind of the feeling of separation anxiety, actually. Kind of like, oh, I don't wish this group should never end getting messages. I don't want to say goodbye to them. So maybe you have a bit of separation anxiety, or in some sense, saying goodbye to things or to people or situations. Maybe it's hard for you. I just want you to know that there is a message of that it's not. You have to know that you are never separated. You are never separated. We are always connected with everything and everyone around us. Separation is an illusion. So the next time you get the anxiety of separation, then maybe it will help if you remember that we are all connected, like the roots we talked about in the beginning, and the healing. When you are healing yourself, you are healing everyone around you, and that's also with the separation. That we are always connected. We are never separated. So that is really an important message for you today, group number 2, that we are connected and you're not alone. You're never alone. We are always together, and it's And then there is this last message coming through, something about your inner flame. That you have this inner flame, and when it's lit, you can feel it. And when it's about to burn out, you can feel that as well. And do more of that makes your inner flame lit, and do less of that makes it burn out. It's kind of like your life source. So when it's lit and when it's really on fire, then you can conquer the world. And when it's not, then you just want to sleep underneath the moss. And of course, it's okay to sleep and go into your cave sometimes. But I guess you have to do that more voluntarily, and then so that you do not have to be forced into doing it, like escaping something. Yeah, so definitely something about taking breaks before your flame starts to get burned out. Yeah, and I guess that's it for today for group number 2. Thank you so much for tuning in today and letting me channel some messages for you. And I really hope some of it resonated. And if it did, then you can like this video. It's a great way of supporting the channel. And if you feel like it, then you can leave me something in the comments about how it resonated. I would love to be in contact with you. And I hope I see you again. Take care. Bye. Hi, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this Tigerseye crystal and or this beautiful moonlight card, then this is your reading. And it's really, really, really blowing up now. It's really windy. Things are really shaking up now at your group. Wow. There must be a message in that for you about shaking things up. Maybe you need to shake things up a bit. Maybe you have been stagnant for a while and you need to shake things up. Kind of like, is this the life I want to live? Am I happy? Am I happy enough? Is this the life I want to live? Is this the place I want to live? Is this the job I want to have? Am I happy when I wake up in the morning? Am I happy with my options? Should I create something different for me, for myself? Yeah. And maybe there is a kind of a message about that maybe you need to take a step back to realize if you need some changes. Because there's a strong message about having to evaluate something. Evaluate something before. Life has this beautiful way of helping us. If we do not do something about it ourselves, then life, the universe, God, source, whatever you call it, will help you and take care of it. So there is a gentle reminder for you to take a look at your priorities. And then there's also something about being really powerful, having a lot of power and having a lot of strength and a lot of courage, and that you are so much stronger than you think you are. And even though if you're like, oh, I am really strong, I know that, then you are even stronger. Yeah, you hold so much power in you. And I also feel like something, that you are the creator of your own life, that you can control much more than you think. It's not like a control is not a, it's the wrong word for this. Create, you can create. If you, let's say, you're not happy when you wake up in the morning, and you cannot change your job situation, you cannot change where you live, you cannot change location, then maybe, do something, change your alarm clock to a more happy tune. Change your what you are reading or watching before you go to sleep. Are you reading or watching something that's good for your nervous system, or are you watching some, crime or horror movies, or reading, the news about all the awful things that are devastating news that are going on all the time? Maybe you should change that. Maybe you should do something about changing the color of your bed sheets, light a candle in the morning when you wake up, maybe have some essence, take a foot bath, or give yourself a little massage, a facial massage in the morning. Make time to sit down and drink your tea. And if there's no time for that, then maybe set your alarm clock maybe just 20 minutes earlier. And if that's not a possibility, I know that they go to bed at 3 a.m. because they work until maybe 2 a.m. and then they have to get up in the morning at 6 a.m. to get to work again. And I know that might not be a possibility for someone, but then there is something else you can do. Like I said, then maybe change your alarm tone, change what you're watching or reading before you go to bed. Change what you're watching or reading before you go to bed, or make these little. And it's almost like it's such a little change, and it's that you actually do not know that you can do it, because it's something that you do not see that you're doing. It's kind of habits that almost are invisible to you because you're just so used to it. But they will make a huge impact on your life and on your happiness and how you feel about waking up in the morning or going to work, or And I also see something about having a really busy life. If that resonates for you, then maybe trying to slow a bit down. If you can. I know not all are able to do that. But then again, look at your habits. Is there anything that can be just a bit, can you just change it a bit, just a little bit, to make some more space for breathing? Just, maybe just during the day, then just breathe, just 1 minute. You just stand still and you focus on your breathing, like take some deep breath. It can just be something like that, and it sounds like nothing, and it's like, oh, how is that going to change my life? But really, it can, and it will. You just have to be consistent. And I know it's really hard. I'm not great at that. But I also know that if we are persistent, then it actually will and can change our lives. And drink water. Drink a lot of water. Remember that we are made of water, and it's really important for us to drink water. And also something about setting intentions when you drink your water or when you eat your food. Maybe before you drink your water, you can kind of say to your water, you can sing for your water, whatever feels most natural to you. You can also say, like, when I drink this water, I want the water to bring me peace and joy. Or when I drink this water, I want the water to heal all my past wounds. And when you eat your food, then bring consciousness to the food, and I want this food to nourish my body. I'm eating this food to bring force and strength to my body. Kind of like, yeah, that's a really strong message. Coming through. Yeah, and the habits thing. Take a look at your habits. Do you have unhealthy habits that you really want to change? Then right now is a good time to do that. Take a look at your habits and make the change needed. And remember, you do not have to change everything at once. Just take one little small one, the one that you find to be the most easiest. Begin with that. And then when you're changed it, you can celebrate and you will see the positive outcomes, and then maybe you'll get motivated to do another change. And if not, then you changed one. That's better than none. Yeah, and then I get laugh a bit more. Do something that makes you laugh. Do you have something that you loved to when you were a child? Do you have something that really made you laugh? Like playing a specific game or board game or drawing something, or did anyone specific make you laugh? Is that person still in your life? Then maybe spend some time with that person so that that person can make you laugh, help you to bring laugh. And dance, maybe, if dancing can make you laugh, or just jumping up and down. You know, some funny, silly stuff that will make you laugh. Whatever will make you laugh. You should laugh more. Yeah. Maybe use your body a bit more. Walk, take some walks, maybe run, go on your bike, and maybe dance, or just sit. Like right now my body is moving. I'm just sitting down and my body is just moving from side to side, and the shoulders are moving. And it doesn't have to be more than that, but just so that you can feel your body and feel like, it's actually my body. And you know, maybe kind of squeeze it a bit on your arms and on your legs, whatever feels comfortable for you. And if you have someone that you can hug, then hug a lot. There's a lot about grounding, that you should ground and get in your body, get comfortable in your body. And remember, your body is your temple. Your body is the one that tells you when something is off. You know, when you feel like, when you feel stressed out, or you feel worn out, you feel tired, you feel anxiety, your heart is beating faster, you know, all that sort of things. That is your body telling you. Yeah, so take good care of your body. That is also a strong message coming through. Any other messages for group number 3? Anything group number 3 needs to hear today? Any last messages for group number 3? Something about dancing in the rain, enjoying the rain, laughing in the rain, and having fun. And I think that's all for you, group number 3 today. I really hope that you enjoy it. And then you are welcome to like my video and subscribe to the channel so that you will get noticed when I am uploading a new video. And if it resonated, or you have anything you want to share with me, then please comment. I would love to be in contact with you and to hear what you think. So thank you for tuning in today and letting me bring you some important messages. Take care. Bye.